What's up, wise builders, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Mark Casto and I help entrepreneurs just like you grow digital businesses that create real wealth. And today we're diving deep into one of the most powerful platforms for building your audience and driving business growth, Instagram. With 1 billion active users, there is no shortage of people to reach. Instagram growth today requires strategy. It's no longer just about beautiful photos. It's about connection, value, and consistency. And in this training, I'm going to break down exactly how you can grow your Instagram audience fast before the end of this year. So if you're ready to level up your IG game, stick around for the next few moments. I'm about to show you what's working right now. Let's start with the state of Instagram in 2024. It's changed. There's no doubt about that. Gone are the days where you could just post a pretty picture, throw on a filter, and get hundreds of likes. Now, Instagram's all about engagement and keeping users on the platform. Guys, the longer people interact with your content, the more the algorithm will reward you. So here's what's happening. Instagram wants to be the hub of all short form content with Reels. And it wants creators like you to provide value with carousels and stories. So you may be asking, what is Instagram's mission? Well, it's simple. Keep users scrolling, learning, engaging, and buying all on their platform. So for entrepreneurs like us, this is a huge opportunity, but only if you're using the right tools and strategies. I'm going to show you how to leverage all of these tools and strategies to give you optimal growth on Instagram. Now, before you can start growing, let's talk about your profile. Your profile is the front door to your brand. It's the first impression people have when they land on your page. If your profile isn't clear, concise, and focused on your audience, well, you're really missing out on converting potential followers into loyal fans or even buyers. But here's what you need to optimize for success: a bio that converts. Your bio is only 150 characters, so every word matters. You need to be crystal clear about who you help and how. So for example, you could say, I help entrepreneurs turn their passion into digital products. This tells people exactly what you do and who you serve. But don't forget to include a strong call to action, something like, download my free guide to making $5,000 a month. Now here's a pro tip. Use emojis to break up the text and make it more readable. Now use them sparingly, maybe like 1 or 2, but make sure they align with your brand. Now your profile picture. This one is simple, but it's powerful. If you're a personal brand, you need a professional headshot where people can see your face clearly. For a business brand, you need clean, simple logos. That's what works best. Now, pro tip, use consistent colors and imagery in your profile picture and branding that ties into your overall Instagram aesthetic. Then the link in bio. This is really prime real estate for driving traffic. Don't just link to your homepage. Use tools like Linktree to add multiple links to things like your free resources, coaching calls, or even your latest content. And make sure your bio directs people to this link with a simple call to action like, get my free webinar here. Now that we've optimized your profile, let's talk about content. This is the heart of your Instagram growth. You could have the best looking profile on the planet, but if your content doesn't resonate, you're not going to grow. So here's a breakdown of what's working on Instagram right now. Number 1, Reels. If you're not already making Reels, you need to start today. Reels are Instagram's way of competing with TikTok, and they get more visibility than any other type of content. The key with Reels is you got to keep them short, snappy, and they've got to be packed with value. So for example, let's say you're a fitness coach, you could create a reel called 3 tips for losing belly fat in 30 minutes. It's quick, it's to the point, and it's actionable. And guys, bonus points if you add trending audio to your reel. This boosts your chance of appearing in the Explore feed for people to find you. A pro tip, try using text overlays on your reels. Highlight key takeaways so that even if someone's scrolling without sound, they still get your message. And then there's carousels. These are incredible for delivering depth and value. Think of them like mini blog posts. You can use a carousel to share tips, break down complex ideas, or even showcase client success stories. So for example, you could say 5 mistakes entrepreneurs make when launching their first product. Each slide can break down one mistake and offer advice on how to avoid it. And don't forget, your first slide needs to grab attention. It needs to have a strong hook. Bold headlines and eye-catching imagery work well. Pro tip, encourage people to save this post for future reference. The more people save your content, the more the algorithm loves it. Then you have Instagram stories. This is where you build deeper connection with your audience. Stories are raw, they're unfiltered, they give people a behind the scenes look at your life and your business, and use stories to show what you're working on, answer questions in real time, or even give quick tips. Now here's a pro tip. Use the poll quiz and question stickers to encourage interaction. The more your audience engages, the more you stay on top of their mind. And then there's Instagram Live. If you want to build a loyal audience fast, go live. Lives get priority in followers' feeds, and they're great for answering questions, sharing a special announcement, or even teaching a mini lesson. And the best part, your audience can engage with you in real time. So here's a pro tip. Announce your live a few days in advance and give your audience time to show up. You can even invite other creators to join you, which opens you up to a whole new audience. Now, content is only half the battle. If you want to grow your audience, you need to engage with your community. And by engage, I don't just mean replying with emojis or generic responses. Guys, you need to learn how to be thoughtful and personal. And let me break it down for you how you can actually do that. Respond to comment. Every time someone comments on your post, they're signaling interest. Respond to every comment, even if it's just to say thank you. But take it a step further. Ask a question or give them a reason to come back for more. Here's a pro tip. Pin the most valuable comment on each post. This shows your audience that you value interaction and it highlights meaningful conversations. Here's another thing you can do. Send personalized DMs. When someone follows you, send a quick personalized message. Thank them for following. Introduce yourself. Ask them how you can help. It's a small gesture, but it goes a long way in building trust. So for example, you could send something like, "Hey, thanks for the follow. I'm Mark and I help people launch digital products. Let me know if you ever have any questions about growing your business. I'd be happy to help." Okay? It's a perfect example. Now, go live regularly. Going live is one of the best ways to engage directly with your audience. When you're live, you're more approachable. And guess what? People are more likely to ask questions or interact with you in that setting. So try hosting a weekly or bi-weekly live session where you answer questions, share updates, or bring on a guest from your industry. Now, here's another pro tip. Use lives to pitch your product or service subtly. After providing value, you can mention how viewers can dive deeper with your paid content. Okay? Now, let's talk about one of the biggest factors that determines Instagram growth. Ready? Consistency. A lot of people start strong, but they drop off after a few weeks. But here's the thing. Instagram rewards those who show up consistently. So the question is, how do you stay consistent without burning out? Guys, simple. Create a content calendar. Plan out your posts for the next month. Guys, here's a simple formula. Make 3 to 4 reels per week. Focus on short, impactful videos that educate, entertain, or inspire. Then do 1 to 2 carousel posts a week. Go in depth. Give valuable tips. Break them down slide by slide to encourage engagement and saves. And then daily stories. Aim to post 2 to 4 stories each day. Show behind the scenes content, drop polls, do Q&As, and other engaging formats to keep you on top of mind. Then go live once a week. Block out a time for a 20 to 30 minute live session where you can answer questions, you can share updates, or you can just chat with your audience. Here's a pro tip. Batch your content. Spend a day each week creating all your reels and carousels in one go. Guys, this is going to save you time, help you stay consistent without scrambling for new ideas every single day. Let's talk about some bonus strategies to help you grow even faster. One of the best ways to grow your audience quickly is by collaborating with other influencers or creators in your niche. So whether it's doing a joint Instagram Live, creating a reel together, or hosting a giveaway, collaboration helps reach new audiences who already trust the person you're partnering with. So a pro tip would be choose collaborators who have similar audiences but slightly different expertise. That way you're offering your followers extra value without competing for the same space. Run giveaways. Giveaways are great for encouraging people to follow, like, and share your content. But don't just give away random stuff. Offer something that your audience finds truly valuable. So for example, if you're a business coach, offer a free 30-minute strategy session or access to one of your courses. An example CTA for that would be, to enter the giveaway, follow me, like this post, and tag 3 friends who need help launching their business. Then use strategic hashtags. Hashtags are still effective, but it's all about being strategic, using a mix of broad and niche hashtags. For example, if you're in the business space, use hashtag entrepreneur along with smaller, more niche tags like hashtag business coaching or hashtag digital products. But here's a pro tip. Research which hashtags your competitors and industry leaders are using. Test different combinations and track which ones bring in most engagement. Finally, let's talk about tracking your progress. You won't know what's working unless you track your results, and Instagram gives you great tools for this. So here's what to keep an eye on. Obviously, one of your key metrics will be the number of new followers you're gaining. But don't get too caught up in the numbers alone. You want to focus on quality over quantity, okay? Are you attracting the right people? Are they actually engaging with your content? Then track post engagement. Check which posts are getting the most likes, comments, shares, and saves. This tells you what your audience finds valuable and gives you insights into what to double down on. Then look at how many people are viewing your stories and engaging with your polls or your questions. If engagement drops off on certain slides, you know where you're losing attention. And then obviously, reel views. Reels can sometimes go viral days after being posted. So keep an eye on their performance and don't hesitate to repost or even reformat high-performing reels with fresh ideas. Here's a pro tip. Every 2 to 4 weeks, adjust your strategy based on what's working. Focus more on the types of content that are getting the most engagement and refine what's underperforming. I hope you found these strategies helpful. If you implement them consistently, you're going to see real growth before the end of the year. So remember, growing on Instagram is all about providing value. It's all about engaging with your community and staying consistent. So go out there, start creating, and don't forget to track your progress. If you want to go even deeper in how to turn that growing Instagram following into a profitable business, I want you to check the link below and sign up for our Instagram coaching waitlist. The link's in the description below. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Guys, become a subscriber to our channel so that you can get more content on growing your digital business. And make sure, drop a comment below with your biggest Instagram growth challenge, because I certainly want to help. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's finish the year strong.